Hello there. Nice to see you coming into the class. You finally made it. Welcome to ALCS 329, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic. I'm Carmen. You'll be your instructor for the course. It's very nice to meet you, and I'm glad you've given this class an opportunity. I've created this video to give you some instruction and some guidelines as to how to have success in this course. Now, if you follow the instructions and don't cut out of the lines, you shouldn't have a problem. First of all, I always like to talk a little bit about myself. Since it's an online course, it's highly improbable that we'll meet. So here's this. As I told you before, I'm Carmen. I was born in New Jersey, but I was raised in Puerto Rico. Once there, I went to school, and I got my bachelor's degree from the University of Puerto Rico. Back home, I am a certified Spanish teacher, and once I graduated in 2008, I decided it'd be a good idea to pursue my graduate studies here at the University at Albany. And that's where it all started. I've been here for almost 10 years, and along the line, I was contacted by the department to create a course that would cater to the Latino communities that are more representative of our community, which are Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. And here we are today. We have a fabulous course that has been taught on campus for 3 semesters now, and we finally made it online. So I want to congratulate you and say thanks so much for being part of this project, because this is the first time that it's coming online, and you are definitely part of it. Now, as about the course, you know that it officially starts in 2 weeks once you hear this. And as a part of that, there are some guidelines that you need to know. First of all, the class will always be online. We won't have to meet offline or on campus or anywhere else. This is good and is bad. It's good because even though it's self-paced, you still have deadlines to meet. Make sure you meet them. All questions that you have about deadlines, guidelines, and readings, assignments, everything should be on the syllabus, which is on Blackboard. You won't have to worry about the readings because I'm providing them. So you just have to download them, make sure you read them by the assigned date, and participate on the discussions. What does a typical day look like? Something like this. You'll go on Blackboard, you'll see an open module, of which you will have 12, and the module of the day will tell you what are the readings, if there's any videos, which ones to watch, and if there's a discussion, in which one will you participate. Make sure that you participate in a module discussion after you've read, because if not, you're going to get lost in the conversation and you won't be able to bring knowledge or comments into the actual conversation. So, after you do that, you're going to post under the discussion board at the forum that is available for that day. And after you post, you're going to read your peers' comments and you're going to reply to them as well. Minimum 2 of them. You can do more, but if you don't do your post and other 2 comments to peers, you won't get the 10 points that are worth the discussion board of the day. You want to make sure that you do that because discussion posts are up to a 30% of your final grade. Other activities that you'll be having are a midterm essay and a final essay. I will be providing the questions for them. Out of 3 questions, you're just going to choose 1. No more, which is a relief. Also, there is going to be 3 main documentaries that you'll be watching in class. In the calendar, you'll see when they're due, and you will have to submit a reaction paper for each. Reaction papers are good because you get to post your opinion about it. You can say if you liked it, if you didn't like it, and what did you gain from watching it. They're all related to the subjects that we're going to be talking about in class. Now, you also have something that I call an interview research. Now, I know it sounds scary, but it's actually something really easy. What you have to do is interview someone who is from the Puerto Rican or Dominican community, or it can actually be someone who is from those communities, not necessarily one or the other. And try to ask them questions that are not addressed in class or that you're curious about that maybe they can answer. That way, once you interview them, you can bring that knowledge into our discussions and share your findings. It could be anything between how do you feel about Puerto Ricans in your community? How is your relationship to Dominicans in your community? Or family histories back home, either from either place. There's a variety of questions you can ask. You can always submit this interview research in a way of an essay or a conversation, like a script. Either way is fine. What do I have to say about the midterm and final essays? It is important that you list your references, that you cite, and that you upload them in a format that I can read, because if Carmen can't open it, Carmen can't read it. That's why I always ask you to upload either in docs or PDF files. Make sure that you always have a secure connection. Many students like to think they can perform all tasks from their cell phone. The truth is, most likely you won't be able to. You want to make sure you have access to a desktop or a laptop or, to a certain extent, a tablet, and make sure that your internet is always working, because if not, you might get glitches and won't be able to participate or upload documents. You should know of any libraries or any other free sources of internet. If not, make sure that you have at least more than one. What else can I say about this course? It's a really fun course. It's interesting. We'll talk a little bit about the relationship between Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic from colonial times all the way to 2017. We'll talk a little bit about migration of Dominicans to Puerto Rico and the other way around. We will talk about their presence in the United States as Latinos. And we will also talk about how has this relationship been antagonized and what can we do to solve this problem. I can't think of anything else, but you should look in the syllabus to reach out to me through my email, through my cell phone, or through the Ask the Question forum. Oh, I almost forgot. When you're done, once you come to the class for the first time and read all these instructions and listen to them as well, you want to go to Meet Your Classmates. I'm going to have a post introducing myself with a picture, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my hobbies and what I like to do. You might want to do that too. That way it seems more human and we'll get to know each other in a better way. After that, not sure what else, but I sure promise that you will enjoy it. I hope you pass on the word and let others know that this course is going on. And I hope you know that you have to be responsible at all times. You can't miss any assignments. Only if you have medical excuses or family emergencies that you can prove are the only ways that you will get any extra time to complete your assignments. No extra credit is given because, as you know, you only have a month to accomplish all this. It's okay if you want to travel, go to the beach, have some fun, but remember to submit everything by the due dates. And I think that's about it. If I'm missing anything else, I will let you know. Thank you so much for taking your time to listening to this, and I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.